New at 6 tonight, a Utah family clinging to hope, waiting for any news about their loved one lost at sea after the boat he was on capsized Sunday in Alaska.
Ariel Harrison sat down with the man's family, and Ariel, they disagree with the Coast Guard's decision to suspend the search efforts.
That's right, Mark and Heidi. Alex Zamantakis is missing. I sat down and spoke with his father and brother in their home today. While both of them are grief-stricken, the family tells me they are still holding on to hope right now that the boat will at least be found. It's something that they're urging search teams to also do.
I knew something was up. I just felt it.
Mike Zamantakis had just finished work Sunday morning when he got an urgent phone call from his son's girlfriend in Alaska.
She was crying. She was upset and said that Alex's ship had sunk. What fishing boat he was on. And that was basically the only information she had.
Around midnight Sunday, the Coast Guard received a mayday call from the fishing boat Alex and 4 other crew members were on. Mike described the mayday call that came from the ship.
The last word from the captain of the boat was that the ship was capsized and the men were trying to get in the lifeboat.
With treacherous conditions at sea and no sign of a life raft or the vessel, Coast Guard teams called off the search the next day, a decision the family feels came too soon.
What would the Coast Guard say to the family that feels strongly this search should still be going?
It's not an easy decision at all.
Petty Officer John Hightower, an Alaskan Coast Guard spokesman, says teams searched through the night and into the next day from the water and sky. A nearby ferry also responded and scoured the water for hours for the crew of 5.
They arrived on scene first and started helping to search, and then the helicopter crew from Sitka arrived shortly after.
With the search suspended pending new information, I asked the family about what's next.
We want to call the Coast Guard when it clears up to see if we can just get a helicopter back in the air, a boat back out there to do another search, of land, sea, if they find anything.
There's a sliver of hope, and I'm putting everything I have on that little sliver.
Now, something I do want to mention is the night this happened, the Coast Guard says the weather conditions were horrendous at sea. They said the teams were dealing with blinding snow, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and at times 6-foot waves in their search. Now, Alex was the sole provider for his longtime girlfriend and their 6-month-old baby named after him. The family has set up a GoFundMe to support them if you can. Additionally, I have listed the names of all 5 of the crew members involved, shared by the Coast Guard with this story on our website, KUTV.com. Reporting live, Ariel Harrison, KUTV 2 News.